Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. For those of you who have not joined us before, this channel is about 4 things, okay? The first 2 things are about the live stream. The live stream is about, first of all, me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together so you can see what my workout schedule is like and give me advice and give me tips on different people I can watch to get from the intermediate to all the way to the expert virtuoso level guitar playing. The second thing is to use those skills that we use in our practice skill our practice session to do the improvisational section of the live stream, and that's to get better at improvisational music. For you to suggest, for you to judge what I'm doing, tell me how I can do better, tell me I can improve the quality of what I'm doing, the sound quality of what I'm doing, and to watch different influencers, give me advice on things like that, so I can get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of improvisational guitar playing. To do the third thing, which is the most important thing, which is me creating music in Logic Pro X, using my skills and my guitar knowledge and my knowledge of music to create the best music I can for myself, which will be 90% of the stuff. 10%, the other 10% will be divided into 2 portions: music that I make for other people, as well as music that I'm creating for people who create score or who needs musical scores for the films that they create in the area in which I live. And the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. Okay, if any of that sounds good to you, you want to help out with the channel, best way to do that, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That's the best and freest way to help out with the channel. Second thing I ask people to do is, because I'm not in the Amazon affiliate program and I do not have enough subscribers to get involved with the, I forgot what it's called, the YouTube, whatever program it is. Basically, when you have enough subscribers, you can get advertiser-driven revenue. Because I'm not in either one of those things, I have to ask people to do the following 2 things, which I hate doing. But again, it's a necessary step for me to make this channel as free for me as I can make for you as possible. You can donate to my Ko-fi account, ko-fi or ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 or equivalent today. I think it's $1.13 euro. Or more if you want. Again, you don't have to do that, but if you feel compelled to help me out in that way, then and you can and you have the means to do so, then please check it out. Okay, it's available in the description of my video. If you don't want to do that, but maybe you want to help out in another way, I have another option, which has nothing to do with this channel. Again, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I'm heavily involved in crypto. Heavily meaning I'm very involved in crypto as far as I'm not heavily. I don't have a ton of money in crypto, but heavily in crypto meaning in the sense like I'm on the cryptocurrency websites all the time. I trade all the time, and I very much enjoy doing it. I figured maybe you might too. Okay, if you decide you want to get involved in crypto or you might want to check it out, use my referral links to sign up for any of these websites. When you use the referral links to sign up for the websites, it obliges you to do nothing. Okay, you're not obligated to do anything. All right, but in the event that you decide that you want to spend $50 or more on these websites, there will be perks that will be exponentially better than that of what you would get if you signed up by yourself. It's the refer a friend programs. If you use my links to sign up, you spend $50 or more and you make X amount of transaction. I think on Binance, for instance, it's like 5 to 10 transactions over a period of 30 days. They will offer you $100 back in cryptocurrency. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me. So they're giving you money and they'd be giving me free money. And in turn, because I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 to reinvest back in the channel on January 1st, 2026, that's how it helps out with the channel. Okay, different sites have different perks. You can check out all the perks. It's all available. It's all open out there on this website. In the event that you decide that you checked out the website and you don't want to purchase any cryptocurrency or you don't want to get involved, it's fine. No one cares. Okay, using my referral links doesn't oblige you to put in credit card number or get your account verified or any of those things whatsoever. It just gives you an opportunity to check out and navigate their websites. And in the event that you should decide to spend $50 or more on any of these websites, there will be perks. Now, it's my understanding that most of these websites are $50 or more. Could be more, or $50 more or less. It could be more, it could be less. You have to check out the things yourself. I can only assure you that Binance does a $50 investment program where if you spend $50, they'll offer you $100 cash back, provided you make 5 or more transactions on their website within a period of 30 days. They all have the stipulations of what it is, very basic things to do. So if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space and you want to help me out at the same time, that's the best way to do it. But again, if you don't want to do those things, the third thing is the second easiest way to help me out with this website or to help me grow my account is by not only just commenting, subscribing to my YouTube channel, but subscribing to all my other channels. Whether I'm active on those websites like Facebook, or I'm inactive on those sites at the moment, like Twitch and TikTok. subscribing to all those websites, whether I'm active on them or not, subscribing to my channels on all those websites, or follow me on those accounts on any of those websites, helps me inevitably grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm thankful that I've been able to be here. We're at 399. Tomorrow it's going to be 400. If I sneeze a bunch during this video, which I'm about to sneeze right now, it's because my allergies are acting up crazy. So, oh. All right, so real quick announcement. I got to say this real quick because I was planning on getting the ABC Polyphia song done this month, but I was playing against the backing track today for the first time. I found a free backing track that somebody's loaded on YouTube with the song in it without the guitars on it. So it's got the bass, the drums, the singer, and all the effects, whatever. I was playing against it, and it turns out that they were playing at, I think, 130 beats per minute. I've been playing at 120, and I played against that track today, and it sounded terrible on my part because I 10 beats per minute makes a big difference, okay? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. So we're going to try to get this done. At the very least, I'm going to have a short of the intro of the song up by the end of the month. That is a fact. I will have that done for sure. 130 is hard. All right, it was killing me today. I worked on it for like 25 minutes today, okay? Yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get started today. We're gonna start with the warm-ups, and let's get right to it. And I actually have to take the tempo down because I was using the metronome on my the Google metronome at 130 beats per minute. So we're taking this down to 70 beats per minute, and we're gonna start with the warm-up, and we're still playing with a small pick. Let's get it, or as they say, skirdirt. Two and a half mistakes if you want to count the other one. It's sounding a little bit better. We'll just keep it going. We're going to take the tempo up to 100 beats per minute and get started right with the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. Let go. Okay. I'm going to have to work on some of these exercises a lot. I'm going to have to note what I'm actually getting wrong. This one is like I'm having a sliding issue with it. We're going to do the spider picking, alternate spider picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Again, two more things I should mention real quick is I don't do song requests. At least at this moment, it doesn't make sense for me to do so because that's not really what the channel's about. I'm sure at some point I will have a section where I'll offer some kind of pick from this kind of thing because there's songs that are actually going to help me do what I'm trying to do. And if you have any questions, I have to toggle back from two different screens. I have an old computer. My computer is 13, 14 years old at this point, and so I got to get a new one, which is another reason why I got to start monetizing this channel ASAP. Again, yeah, that's all that information I needed to tell you right now, and let's go. Also, save your questions to the end. That's what I meant to say, because I have to toggle back between two different screens. I can't always see the questions as they come up. So expect your answers to be taken or your questions to be taken throughout the video, if not at the very end. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take them at the very end. So we're doing alternate spider picking at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. 1st to 16th fret. Some work needs to be done there, 100 beats per minute. Now we're going to get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Now we're going down to 70 beats per minute. We're starting with the first sweep picking exercise, which is Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise. That I don't know if he invented it or if he just is doing it, and it's just a good one. But it's at 70 beats per minute. We're doing 70, 80, 90, and then moving on to the second sweep picking exercise at 100, 110, 120 beats per minute. Sounded good at 70. Let's try it again at 80. See how we fare there. My whole mindset is thrown off because this song sounded so good. Like the backing track to Polyphia's ABC Polyphia with Sophia Black sounded so good, but I'm so terrible at 130. It was so bad. We'll check it out later. I'm going to do an intro at 130, and then I'm going to try to do the solo at 95 again, because I've got to get it perfectly at 95 beats per minute before I move up to 100 and 110. That exercise is sounding good. I think tomorrow, we're going to move it up 10 beats per minute. We're at 100 beats per minute. Now we're going to do the other sweep picking exercise. I'm pretty sure this is the first sweep picking exercise. I'm pretty sure we didn't do this one yesterday, so we're going to do this one today. Needs work. Again, I'm still working with the new pick, so I'm trying to be a little bit less critical of myself because I'm trying to get acclimated with the smaller pick. But again, they just need work. 7. I'm struggling with holding on to this pick. 120. Tons of work needs to be done. I'm very dissatisfied with that. It was very unsatisfying as far as getting those exercises in. Those need work, so I have to put that on my list of things to work on over the next couple of days, really focus on it. Yeah, we're at 105 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the scales now. We're doing the, I'm going to toggle back to this main screen. We're doing the G sharp, the F sharp, G flat major scales, followed by the G major scales again this week. We're doing the same thing with the chords. And we're also playing the, well, let me just start with this. We're doing the G sharp, the F sharp, G flat major chords at 105 beats per minute, followed by the G major chords at 105 beats per minute. Then we're taking the tempo down from 105 down to 90, and we're doing the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale, as well as the G sharp, the G minor pentatonic scale. And then we're doing find the notes. Still going to find the F this week. And let's go. First position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major scale. Fourth position, I'm sorry. F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, I'm sorry, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the G, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the G major scale at 105 beats per minute, and then on to the minor pentatonic scales. This is first position, in case that wasn't clear. Second position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, I'm sorry, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the G major scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo down to 100 beats per minute. That's not true at all. We're taking it down to 90 beats per minute, and we're going to get started with the, you know what? Let's do it at 100 beats per minute today. It's harder, but we'll do it at 100 beats per minute. All right, just keep it at 105. Let's keep it a buck five. Why not? This 130 thing is I'm beating myself up over how bad it sounded. I mean, the first part, I ran through it a bunch of times, so there's sections that sound good. It just It's really messing with my head. That was first position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the G sharp, the F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And now we're going to do the G minor pentatonic scales at 90 beats per minute. 105 beats per minute, I'm sorry. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, I'm sorry, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. then finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play the fun game called Find the F. Find the F. We know where it is. It's on first and 13th. We're on standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, and E. We are, I don't know why I toggle back to this page. Let's go. We're on first and 13th on the bottom E string, which puts us at 1 and 13 on the top E string. Then first and 13 on the bottom E string. And when we go to the A, we're back to 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20 on the A string. Then back to 1 and 13 on the bottom E string. That's right, 1 and 13 on the bottom E string. Just get real comfortable with that. Real comfortable. Now we're going to the top E string. Get real comfortable with frets 1 and 13 on that one. Then when we go to the B string, we know we're at 6 and 18, right? Fret 6 and 18 on the B string. Just get real comfortable with fret 6 and 18 on the B string to find the F. Now we're back to 1 and 30. Pull the Mike Tyson. I said, I'm sorry. 1 and 13, 1 and 13. 1 and 13 on the E string. Now back to 1 and 13 on the bottom E string. Now 1 and 13 on the bottom E string. Then 8 and 20 on the A string. Frets 8 and 20 on the A string. Then on the D string, we know we're at 3 and 15 on the D string. Frets 3 and 15 on the D string. That's how we're going to find the F, on the D string. Then back to 8 and 16. 8 and 16 on the D, A string, Then back to 1 and 13 on the bottom E string. 1 and 13 on the bottom E string, then 1 and 13 on the top E string. 1 and 13 on the top E string, then back to 6 and 18. 6 and 18 on the B string. All right, 6 and 18. What? 6 and 18? 6 and 18 on the B string. Now on the G string, we're at 10 and 22. Frets 10 and 22 on the G string. Yep, 10 and 22. 10 and 22. That's right, 10 and 22 on the G string. Now back to 3 and 15. Frets 3 and 15 on the D string. 3 and 15. 3 and 15 on the D string. Now we're going back to, you guessed it, back to the A string, which we were at 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20 on the A string. 8 and 20 on the A string. Now back to 8 and 20 on the A string. Now back to 1 and 13 on the D string. On the A string, 1 and 13 on the E string. 1 and 13 on the E string. Now we're going to finish it out. Now we're going to do the chords. We're doing the F sharp, G flat, minor chords, and then we're going right into the G minor chords. We're doing the melody, the inside, the outside, and the bottom 4 string chords. Again, at this time, I don't believe I need my book. I haven't had to use it for the last 5 or 6 days. It shouldn't be a problem. I should have them memorized, at least the shapes memorized. I may struggle with them, playing them, but I should have them memorized for the most part. So let's go. Turn the volume down a little bit. Let's go again. Let's go one more again. Now the inside chords. Now the rhythm chords. Let's go again. Here. And then we're going up again here. Then we're barring it off again. Bar it off again. Take it down to this one. Then my favorite, this one. Go again. Bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. Go switching. Now we're going into the G minor chords. It sounds a little something like this. We're starting with the melody chords. Let's go one more again. Let's go again. The inside chords, I'm sorry. Now the rhythm chords. One last scan. Well, it sounded like one Alaskan. I did not mean that. Sound that way. Bottom four string chords sound something like this right here. Code switching. Code switching. Code switching. Code switching. And code switching is a term that Blake Griffin introduced us all to by saying that that's what the kids are calling it when you switch from interviewer voice or speaking with non-regional diction the way I normally do, and then speaking with that southern slanguage. It's like switching between the two. They call that code switching. I didn't invent this shit. I'm not the internet, but whoever invented it's a genius because it's hilarious. It's a funny term. Also, Blake Griffin is really funny. It's a funny guy. We finished with the chords. Now we're going into the licks of the week. Yeah. This one we're going to start with Antonio Visarios. I was trying to switch to a different one, but I told you guys this month and next month is going to be focused on us memorizing the licks of the week. We might add one or two in the month of June just to add a little bit more to it, but this is all about us learning and memorizing these licks, having them in our head, and being able to bring them out whenever we need them to. Okay, so we run through that twice. This is what it sounds like. All right, we know this. Okay. Memorized, maybe, but we definitely know it. Okay. Feels good. Antonio Visario, goodbye for today. Thank you for your help and your service to the nation of Muzzy McGee. Salute, my ninja. I said ninja. We all heard it. Okay, so we know this. So it goes. So all the time we're going to have for that one today. Mellow Days Music, we did it. Oh, shit, I didn't copy the other one. Well, I'm going to copy this one right into the search bar, into the chat section. Shit, I should have downloaded that. I closed the page. I'm a dummy. I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to close out of this one, B. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to see if I can get to one of these other pages to see if I can just allow you to hear the speed at which it's being played. Just so you get an idea, okay? None of this stuff's getting monetized, so. Let's see if I can. It is not coming up right away. So let me see if I can just type in ABC. EOLY. Backing track. Just so that you can hear it. I'm going to play through it because you need to hear this standard tuning. Okay, yeah, I guess it's tuned down. Oh, that's a commercial.
Lotus Biscoff, vous allez craquer.
2 commercials. Yo, YouTube is out of control with these commercials, and all these people making this money.
Someone call it Panic. I can't speak. It's all phonetic. Made me forget every word, cause like that's a lot of letters. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, 911. Hello.
Okay, just so we're clear what it sounds like. Hold on.
Someone call it
Let me see if I can run this so you can hear it. I'm gonna try. It's gonna sound like crap, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Someone call it
See?
Panic.
I'm gonna start from the very beginning.
Someone call it Panic. I can't speak. It's all phonetic. Made me forget every word, cause like that's a lot of letters. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, 911.
This is hard, son.
Sophia, yes, this is an emergency.
So we're gonna work on it at 130 beats per minute, but this is, I had to play it just so that you understand the context. I've been practicing it at 120 beats per minute for the last couple of weeks, couple of months, and it's still hard. It's still furiously hard. So we're going to do it at 130 beats per minute, which I believe is the tempo at which they're doing it. All right, let me hit the pause button on that. We're going down to 90 beats per minute, 95 beats per minute. I'm sorry, we're working on the solo. It is fast, man. Shit, that is fast. that's all the time we're going to have for that today. We're going to get right into the mix right here and do all of this backing track type shit. You know what I'm talking about? So again, you heard it. It's fast. It's fast. So you're talking about it's 130 in the tempo, so it's like. It might be actually a little bit faster, but yeah, that's a little bit faster. I think I'm playing it at 140 as opposed to the other one. But you get the idea. It's about that fast. It's just like. So that part, that ending part, I'm gonna have to work on a lot. So it's to get it cleaner. So basically from here on. And then the whole solo. And then everything else in this song is bananas in pajamas. Let's go. Okay. 4. That was
S'il vous plaît,
the worst one
préféré.
I've done in a long time. That was terrible. I was not happy with that one. I played through it. It's I'm gonna have days like today. I hope that this next one goes better, but I'm not gonna beat myself up if it doesn't because it's unproductive. Better ending. I got to give that one a 5.5. The ending sounded much better. The rest of it was trash. Today was a trash day. Today was Garbaggio day. The day we take out the garbage and see how much garbage we got to take out. And that was just not great. But again, you know, we're going to have days like today where the music is not representing what it's like. It's not representing what I feel like I know as a improvisational artist. But again, that's the only way you get better. You got to make mistakes, guys. You got to. And so I'm putting this out there so that people feel comfortable making mistakes. When I start putting out instrumentals and songs I put up myself, you're gonna be like, he's a shitty singer. He's a terrible songwriter. He's this, that, and the other. The purpose of this is to show you the growth. So while you're making fun of these things, I'm thinking about this at the end. You're thinking about these things at the end of the year. We're gonna have the worst. We're gonna do the worst of the worst. We're gonna do an award for me for the worst songs that I put out there, and then we're gonna do an award for me for the best songs I put out there. And we're gonna judge it. It's not really going to be an award. It's just going to be a funny thing to do with me and anybody who subscribes to the channel to tell me how shit the songs are or how great they are, or if they're just mediocre at best. But that's the only way we get better. I want to show you guys the process it takes for somebody who's working, who's doing this as a side sort of thing to try to make this into a real thing. I want to show you the steps and the processes of what it takes. Okay, right now we're at the beginning phases. It's been over a year, but yeah, we're still in the beginning phases of creating what's happening here. And hopefully this year we will be able to do live improvisational music at the same time. With that, I'll be able to do open mics with the music that I'm putting out there myself, and you're going to see the whole process. Okay? Exposing you to the process is going to give other people the wherewithal, not just the wherewithal. It's going to give them an opportunity to see what it's like, how it feels, in the process in which it takes, or what it takes to get to that next level. Now, I'm enlisting the help of all of my followers to help me get to that next level by commenting and subscribing on everything I do. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if anything that I've done is worthwhile, go ahead and click and subscribe to the channel. If you are confused or have never joined the channel before, the channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing. The first part is practice. Me practicing, doing scales, chords, finding the notes, warm-ups and things of that nature, just to get to, in the lick of the weeks, to get to from the improv, from the intermediate to the professional, or the expert level or virtuoso level of guitar playing. The second part of the session is about improvisational music, about me doing improvisational music, you judging it, maybe you using some of the backing tracks that I've used to create a 30-second mix or 30-second snippet of what you've done to see how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, and we spend 1 or 2 sessions, about 5-10 minutes, each of those sessions, maybe even 20 minutes or more, to discuss how you've attacked the fretboard, how I attacked the fretboard, and what we can do to make that better, and maybe discuss other influencers that will help us get to that level. The third thing is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music for myself. Me creating the best music I can, the instrumentals that I can make in the improvisation, and using my understanding of my guitar and the improvisational elements of music to not get writer's block, but also using my guitar as the principal instrument or the principal source of inspiration for creating the music that I'll be creating on a daily basis. The fourth thing the channel is, well, I'll be creating music for myself. That'll be 90%, 95% of what I do. The other 5%, 10% will be reserved for music I create for other people, as well as music that I create for other institutions that are working on making, not institutions, but groups of people that are working on, that need musical scores. They don't want copyright, they don't have copyrights to them. So I'll be creating music, writing music for them, and all I'm getting out of it is credit. So that's great. So that helps out in that way. The fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of starts as, well, it turns into a where I am, where I've been, and where I've gone sort of thing. So you can see it, and you can see it in the playlist, and then you can discuss with me what you feel is good, what you liked, what you disliked, and that way we can advance the channel that way. If that sounds interesting to you, please, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's the freest way to help you out with the channel. The second thing I ask people to do, because I don't have the subscribers or the advertiser-driven revenue Amazon affiliate program associated with this channel yet, because it makes no sense. I tried it last year, and I could not make 3 qualifying purchases of $25 or more. I could not have that. I didn't have it. That's an insanely easy thing to do, okay? But I don't have enough subscribers to make even one of those purchases, which is why it makes no sense for me to rejoin that program right now. So I ask people to do 2 things. To either A, donate to my coffee account, which the link is available in the description of the video, where you can donate €1, which is about $1.14 or more. Normally it'd be $1, but it's in euros. I tried to put it in dollars. For some reason, it wasn't working. Doesn't matter, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, check out my coffee account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, it's available in the description of the channel if you want to donate $1 or more. That's great. Help out that way. If you feel like getting involved in cryptocurrency, and like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I think it is a fun way to increase your revenue stream by adding another dimension to your investment portfolio by purchasing cryptocurrency. I trade and I buy and sell cryptocurrency every single day. That doesn't mean I add up to $50 a month. That's as much as I'm comfortable spending with my budget, okay? It doesn't hurt anything. It's 1 dinner that I do less a month with my friends. As opposed to doing 5 dinners, I do 4 dinners a month, okay? It's something as simple as that, okay? $50 is not a lot of money to spend on dinner and drinks with friends. Just isn't. When I say drinks, I don't drink. But yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, check out any of the links I have in the description for that. They will all offer you perks, okay? Those perks will be money related or money percentages off of your trading fees. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains back into the channel, that is how it helps out with the channel. Up to $100, I should say. Binance specifically is offering you $100, and them offering you $100 means that they'll offer me $100. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of that back into the channel, up to $100, it'll be reinvested back into the channel by January 1st, 2026. So please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to do those things, or if you don't feel like they're necessary to get involved in crypto. But if you want to, it does help out with the channel. So the third thing I ask people to do really is just help me grow my other channels. Follow me, subscribe to the other platforms that I'm on, whether I'm active on them or not. I'm not active on Twitch. I'm not active on TikTok at the moment. I'm active on Facebook, but on a limited basis, maybe 5 or 6 times a week. And that's all. I'm gonna be on Facebook and Instagram 7 days a week. And because I'll be uploading music and stuff, things of that nature, I will be on TikTok almost every single day of the week. And when I'm able to get this new computer situation going on, I will be cross-platformational on YouTube, Instagram, Live, TikTok, and Twitch at the same damn time. We'll be on all those channels. We'll be cross-platformational, and I will save all this stuff to my channel so that you guys can see it on a daily basis. That being said, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my account. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to build. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time. And we're going to continue to build this. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but I cannot do it without your help. So I ask and beg of you to help me by subscribing and commenting on the channel every single day. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.